Hello, everybody. I never was good at waiting. All right, so who do we have to say hi to? Hi, Maddie. I love you. My hubby. Hello, Johnny. Hello, somewhere. Hello, Hexen. Jezebel. How are you? Who else we got in here? I said Johnny, right? Did I say hi to Johnny? Well, I'll say hi to Johnny again. So how is everyone doing this fine evening? So I have a lot of stuff to show you. Some of it some gifts, some of it a splurge, and some of it some stuff that I had and let's just say fell back into my life. So let's start. Yeah, Dave, shoe. What you got? I have shoes. Shoe. It's a shoe. That's a shoe. Oh, Matt, you meant show. I'm sorry. That was a typo. I'm kidding. Oh, am I buffering? Come on, no buffering. Am I buffering, or because like on my monitor I'm buffering? Oh, I'm fine. Okay, well I don't care if I can see myself over here. Just let me know if I'm buffering. I don't know. It could be my computer. I opened this up just for the chat. I mean for the chat. First thing I want to show is I had mentioned that I was going to start making my hematite necklaces again. And, well, here's one here. So this is kind of, hopefully the camera gets nice and focused. So this is a hematite. So I alternate lava rock and hematite, and these are just regular beads. Yeah, so I alternate lava rock and hematite. And the great thing with hematite is, you know, the healing properties. They're kind of a magnetic stone type of thing. So they've got, they clear your upper chakras out, you know. They're really good to wear to kind of keep your mind clear and yourself kind of grounded, you know. So I'm making some of these. I sent one out to, oh, who did I send one out to? I sent one out to, oh my God, Matt, I forgot who I sent to. Well, one's going to Hexen, and one is going to, so, oh my God, I'm mental blocking. Anyways, I'll get back to that. Oh, Brad Sumner. Whew. Sometimes, oh, it's a long day at work. Sometimes the brain doesn't connect. So that's my hematite necklaces. And I'm going to be making more of those. But before I get to the good stuff, so Maddie did some cleaning today. And a lot of stuff was piled in front of my books. So I have like this ton of books that I really want to go through and kind of share with you guys. I'm not going to read from them because I don't want to take too much time because Jen goes live at 7:30 and I've been working so much I want to catch her lives. Like I have this book, which I like. I like all of these books. So Everyday Magic is a book that I eventually will kind of share with you guys. Another one is To Light a Sacred Flame. And this is written by Silver Ravenwolf, who I was an online teacher of mine when I was taking like online courses at grade school. So I went out and picked up this book. Just really good information in here. And here's a cute book by Matthew Green, just spells. And this is, it's just a kind of a simplified, really good book of spells. Very, you know, very well illustrated. I don't know if I can find a page that's got an illustration in it, and you know, got lots of imagery and lots of good spells in there. So I want to share some of these spells with you guys. I had mentioned that I used the Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. It's kind of like a textbook that I used when I got started in. But this is the companion for the Apprentice Wizard, and it's got more stuff. It just basically expands on some of the things in the Grimoire of the Apprentice Wizard. Now this next book, I really want to dive into because it's been mentioned. Oh, I didn't say hi. Hi, Simon. Oh, I'm so glad you can join. I learned Wicca when I was 14. Yeah, I started. Like I said, I haven't touched these books in a while, and they've been kind of blocked in, so to speak. And now I'm just diving back into it. We don't really have... so this one, I heard mentioned by a few people, Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. This is a great book. I like this book. So I want to start diving into some of these books. I mean, this is great. Like, I just flipped it open, and here's the section on palmistry. You know, reading palms. Just a lot of good stuff in here. Another subject I haven't gotten into, but I did some work in, is demonology. And I have a couple of real good books on... I'm drinking coffee with white chocolate creamer. Interesting. Sounds good. I wish I was drinking coffee with white chocolate creamer. I'm drinking a bottle of Diet Coke. How plain. So I've got this book, Demons and Demonology, which is really informative if you're going to kind of explore demonology, which I highly recommend to do very carefully. You know, it's kind of like in Harry Potter, you know, taking the class on Defend Against the Dark Arts. It's just good to know what's out there. And here's another good book, and this is A Field Guide to Demons, and this is by Carol K. Mack and Dina Mack. Right here, Field Guide to Demons. And I'd like to actually really share some of that stuff with you guys. And another one that I know is going to be popular. I found my book on Reiki. This is the book I used when I was learning Reiki. Again, a lot of good stuff in here. Speaks of, you know, the chakras, some of the chakra symbols in here, and the Reiki symbols, and even some good kind of illustration on how you know, it all flows through the body, you know. Another good book. This is another Silver Ravenwood book. Another Silver Raven Wolf book. I mean, it's very similar to the Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. And this is basically the ultimate book of shadows for the new generation, Solitary Witch. Another really good book. Lots of stuff in there. So I have this book, Covencraft, Witchcraft for 3 or More. I'm a solitary practitioner, but I came across this book and picked it up. I haven't really read. I've read a bit in it. This is a good book to. This is a good book that I think I'll bring in May when we go on the when we go see Jen for Tarot Fest. because it's a good book for 3 or more. Another good one, another Silver Ravenwolf book, To Ride a Silver Broomstick. Oh, I'm sorry. Simon asked a question. Oh, what's the question? What's To Ride a Silver Broomstick? What's it like? If you've read Silver Ravenwolf stuff, it's very, you know, she has her style of writing. And what I like about it is it's written in a way that's easy to understand. And, you know, there's a lot of good info in here and a lot of good, you know, kind of, I don't want to say step by step. Like, for instance, I'm going to open up to this section here that talks about just a general ritual and ritual preparations. And, you know, it's very simplified. You know, and there's a list of, you know, the steps, if you would, like ritual preparation, open circle, invocation of deities. So it's written in a way that, you know, can, you know, it's easy to digest. Coven Craft, I haven't really dove into, just because I am more of a solitary practitioner. But this one's written by Amber Kay. And again, it's very, again, written very easy to understand, not too crazy. It's out of print. Oh, Dave, let's sell it for... Is it out of print? I'm not going to sell it. Why would I sell? Probably, half of these books are probably out of out of print. Let me see. Oh my God, I can't believe you have that. It's out of print. Oh, I wonder what it is worth. Yeah, I have a lot of older books. Let me see. It's hard to pay attention. I'm going to go through the chat, make sure I haven't actually no. If I missed anything, I'm afraid to clean my closet. I may hear hail pepper. Right. So let's see what else I've got. I had to share this one. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Spells and Spellcraft. Yes, because that's me. And the last book, and now that I have these dug out, we'll pick one and kind of go through some of the highlights of them in each live. It just gives me some subject matter. And one last Silver Ravenwolf book is To Stir a Magic Cauldron. And this is, I think this is part of a series that she had. And this is mostly talks about casting and conjuring and that type of work. Whereas, let me kind of sort myself out here. The other one, where is it? You know, like To Light a Sacred Flame, it's more practical witchcraft. You know, so each one covers a different aspect of it, if you would. So that's my books. So another thing I found, or Maddie found, is my first, this is kind of, I call it a book of shadows as opposed to a grimoire. It's actually more of a kind of journal I've kept when I first started. So I'm glad I have that. So anyways, that's the quick book show and tell. And I know that's not why you guys joined this live. No, that's not. We want to see the good stuff. So let's get on with the good stuff. Oh my God, we got 27 people in here. I think that's my biggest crowd yet. Let's get on with the good stuff. So, my friend, our dear friend Hexen, sent me a few items as a gift. Yes, gifts. And, you know, again, I spoke when I got the the gifts from Brad, I spoke on how much this community means to me and means to us, both Matt and I. And it just, it's just so, I feel so blessed to have such friends. So let's, before I stop blubbering, let's get on with it, shall we? So the first thing I love is this. Well, actually, I love it all, but this is great. It's a holder for your card of the day. So you can pick your card of the day, put it up there. It's great. You can meditate on it, leave it out there for the day. Plus a lot of other things. It's like a giant paperclip. You can hold, if you're casting a spell that you need to read, you can put it up there. It's so cool. So cool. A lot of times, I'm going to tell you where I'm going to use this. I have a lot of candle magic spells that as I bought candles from, I actually got them from 13 Moons. They have a little paper with a quick incantation on there. And you can slide that right in here as you're working your candle and read the incantation. It's great for that. Or your card of the day, or you're meditating on something. But look at that. It's all stained wood. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Yeah, just gorgeous. So that's got a nice home on my altar. So what do I want to show next? This cool little item. Look at that. It is a little box, and I've got stuff in there, but you can put stuff inside. And actually, I have my hematite ring. This is a funny story. When I was kind of in my doldrums, over the past, right prior to Mercury retrograde ending, I think that ring had absorbed so much negative energy out of me that it literally just broke off my hand. As the weirdest thing. So I have that in that box because I want to keep that for safekeeping. The next item, we're going to do the statue. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous statue. Look at this. It's awesome. It is really cute. It's actually my first statue because I've never had much. I've never really put statues on my altar, right? And I love this. It's very Native American looking, which is gorgeous, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We'll put you right there. The next thing he sent me is this. It's like a table runner. I don't know if I can get it into the shot here. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. So I think I'm going to use this as tapestry because I love, my walls in my house are so plain. And my idea is to kind of have this behind me, hanging on the wall. If I don't choke myself with it, well, you get the gist. And it's just so, if you look closely, it's just so beautiful. Spider webs and where's the spiders? Where are they? There they are. Look at these little guys. It is amaze balls. Absolutely amaze balls. But wait, there's more. Something I've really wanted is this. And I'm not sure if that's what it's meant for, but I wanted a mat for card spreads when I do my readings instead of throwing them on my ugly table. But look at this. It's even got cards on there. Look at this. It's so gorgeous. And it's nice and thick and soft. Be great for card spreads. Can't wait. I can't wait to do some readings and use it. No buffering here. Is it buffering? Are we getting buffering? Oh, because it's funny because my laptop is buffering. Oh, no, it's not anymore. If it's buffering, and what you could try doing is, if you're on a computer, scroll your mouse over the video down there where the little speaker icon is. It'll say live, and there'll be a dot. Just click on it, and it kind of will reset it. On the phone, I know there's a similar spot there, but just click that where it says live, and it'll catch up your time, and it should, and it may get rid of the buffering. So just give that a try. But yeah, I don't want any buffering. Anyways, hopefully no buffering. So that's that, and I think it's my last thing I need to show, and I kind of saved my most favorite for last. Check this out, guys. Check this out. It is like a pumpkin cauldron. And it's like cut out, so I can't wait for next Samhain, because I'm going to put a candle in here, in a candle holder, and have this either on my altar or on a table, kind of glowing through, almost like a jack-o'-lantern, if you would. It's so awesome. Or you could even hang it. Oh my God, it's so awesome. It is so cool. It is so cool. I'll give you guys a close look at this. Oh, so cool. Yeah, Pepper, I know what it's what it's like to be tired. This has been the week of hell for me. The pumpkin is it's stunning. Let's hold this up again as I tell my week story. I've just had so much between, I call extracurricular activities, doing sound for a local chorus show that's in Providence. It's been a lot of work. And then on top of that, a lot of work for work after hour stuff, because I work in IT, and sometimes we have to do what we got to do. And it's just been like 10, 12-hour days. But that's outside of this coming Friday where I have to do some work. I'm going to have my nights back to myself. So I'll be able to join all your lives. Jen, I'm expecting some good lives from you. Well, your lives are always good. Mama. I almost said Mama Duck. Oh, my God, I'm blending the two together. Daddy Duck, Mama Squirrel. But now you ask, what have I... Oh, you like this hat? Maddie found this hat online, and I wanted a good wizard hat to wear to Pagan Pride this year, because we have a Pagan Pride here in Rhode Island every year, and we went this year, and I wanted to look the part. Yes, it's Mama Duck and Daddy Squirrel. No, it's not Mama Duck and Daddy Squirrel. It's Daddy Duck and Mama Squirrel. Don't try to trick me. I'm easily tricked. And I don't know where I got this from, but this cool bag. I think there was just stuff in it, and this is a gorgeous bag I got for some, I don't know where this came from. It's like one of those mystery surprises, but it's gorgeous. So we're going to put that over there. So, now you ask, what did I splurge on that I'm so excited about? Oh yeah, I gotta build some anticipation here. Let's go to the comments. I don't know if I missed anything. Yes. That's my favorite, Dave. Which one, Hexen, which one's your favorite? The pumpkin? This, I mean, I love them all. But yeah, I can't wait to throw a candle in this. I have a thing for jack-o'-lanterns. I I always like to carve them, put them out front. But the problem is the squirrels in this area tend to eat them. So they don't last long. So, yes. You can't love one parent more than the other. Yes, Matt, you can't love one more than the other. We need to love our squirrels and our ducks all the same. If that's what we're talking about, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the chat because every time I look at the chat, you see the top of my hat, and it kind of probably looks stupid for you guys. So, anyways, I'm sure if I'm missing something, Matt will yell at me. Or if you want to get a message to me, type in all caps or even do like this little thing. Well, not that. Do like this little thing that I do to try to get attention. Yeah, because it goes by so fast. Hi, Modern Metaphysic Man. Hello. How are you? Let me see. Hi, Ashley. Oh, hi, Tamara. Oh, hi, Honey Owlet Moon. I love that name. Some of my favorite names. Honey Owlet Moon, Family Wizard, Modern Metaphysic Man. I love these names. Yes, I love these names. Yeah, the pumpkin. I love that pumpkin. But I'll tell you what. I love the pumpkin. I love the mat. I like it. I love everything. But I really love this. I'm gonna go and get you know, those sticky things you put on the wall to hang this, because I've been thinking I want something behind me because this wall is plain and it's kind of bleh. So I want to put like this as a tapestry behind me. I think it'll be gorgeous. So that's my one of my weekend projects. We're actually doing a massive winter cleaning to get more altar space. So yeah, that's coming up. Dave, enjoy your pumpkin. Enjoy your pumpkin now. Life is short. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just light it anyways. It doesn't have to be selling to light a jack-o'-lantern, does it? No. Come on, we make our own rules as we go along, don't we? Oh yeah, it seems to be that time of big cleaning. I'll tell you, Matt and I, we're kind of, you know, when I say we're soulmates, we're cut from the same cookie cutter, because we're both pack rat slobs. It is what it is. We're the same. And we get to the point where we have so much stuff everywhere that it's like, yes, we gotta clean. Hexen, I'm gonna hang mine because it won't fit on my altar space. You're gonna hang what? Matt, what are you hanging? Your tapestry? I think it'll just spice up the place. I don't have enough pagan stuff on the wall. One of these days I'll pull my photographs down and show you guys, because I do some photography work. But that's another show. So anyways, I've been building the suspense. What did I splurge on for myself? Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see what I splurged on? Do you want to see? Do you want to see? I don't see anyone. No one wants to see. Yeah. I bought some candles. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I had those candles. Actually, these were a gift. These were a gift. But these candles are actually phenomenal. Can we light it every night to keep demon evil spirits at bay? We could. We could, Maddie. We could do all kinds of stuff. Yes. Yes, we can. We'll have to get... oh, yes, because I know what we can light in there. Yes. Yes, Maddie, because I have just a candle. But all right. Seriously, what did I splurge on? Well, I'm building suspense. Everyone's like, show me. Okay, we ready? Here it comes. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, this. I did. I think this is I think this is a Jen made me do it. Someone made me do it because there was a talk on the Greenwich Tarot, and I did some looking online, and let me tell you, from what I've seen, I loved the imagery of this deck. So I figured I'd rip into it and give you guys my thoughts. I know other people have done walkthroughs. What time is it? We got 6. So I figure about an hour. Because I want to take a half hour to get myself situated. And I know Jen does Tarot Tuesday at 7:30. And I have been so looking forward to Tarot Tuesday. But that gives us enough time, because I know other people have done walkthroughs of it. Do you guys want to see me just do a quick walkthrough and maybe give you my impressions on them? Or do you want me to just kind of go quickly? Because I know a lot of you have seen some of these cards already. Yeah, do a walkthrough? All right, I see a lot of yes. Let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's rip into it. All right, this is the cellophane. My thoughts on the cellophane is it's just like every other shrink wrap. All right, so this is it. The Greenwich Tarot. This is, I believe this is an Oracle deck, right? It says Oracle on it. Oh, a 78 card deck. So a 78 card. All right, maybe it's not an Oracle deck. But anyways, let's rip into it. So the first thing I like, a few of my decks do this. I love this kind of box that I guess they embed magnets in there. Oh, it's a tarot deck. Oh, that's what, yeah. You know what? It says it right there. Maybe I should read. You know, I got the glasses on, but they don't seem to be working. Oh, you edged yours with blood red? Oh, that does sound stunning. All right, so we pull it open. And this is what it looks like. And what's funny is I don't have to fumble because it said in here what it has in it. The book has 264 pages. How do I know that? It says it on the box. So let's rip into this. Oh, I like how they have these little pull things to get the stuff out. So this is the book. Let's see. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh, I like this. How, a lot of books. It's the typical. They go through the deck, give you a brief description or like a write up. But what I've never seen in any of my other decks is this. Each one has a big notes section, which I don't know if I want to mark up this book, but it's really good because with intuitive reading that I do, I could put notes on here. Another thing I'm noticing off the bat is at the end of the big write-up, they put just a little bit of, like a blurb of, let's see if I can get this up here, a blurb of like the meaning and even the reversed meaning. Now, I don't read in reverse. I just read everything right side up. But this is great. This is, let's see which card I'm open to. The Sidhi. I can't even pronounce that. I'm going to move on. Oh, wow, this is all different. Oh, man, this is going to be great. All right, let's go Wheel of the Year. And I just want to show this example. So they have this meaning, and it says, upswing of good luck, success, trying new ideas, destiny, fate, help comes quickly, advantageous surprise, progress, improvement, opportunity, transition, and transformation. I like that. I haven't seen that in other decks. And one thing I like is when things are simplified. It's great to have this big reading if you want to reflect on a card, but I want to kind of get the point, right? So that way, it just makes it better for reading for me. Anyways, even though I do most of it intuitively, I just flipped through here, and they have a few different spread examples in here that I really want to look into. Now they have, this is what I call the Celtic spread, but she calls it the Witch's Circle spread. It's basically a Celtic cross, but this is great, and that's like one of the, I do that in 3-card spreads. This I want to look into, the Elemental cross spread, and then they have the Wheel of the Year spread. So this is great. This book has a lot of info. Oh, and there's a Mystic Pyramid spread. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's the book. Love the artwork. I bought this when I saw the artwork, and it's just fantastic. All right, so now another thing I like, and a few of my decks have this, the little pull string to get your cards out. You're not fumbling. You just yank it out. It's awesome. So let's dig into this. Let's gently dig into this. Man, it's never easy to open these. I have to carefully do this so I don't damage the cards. There we go. All right, we're getting here. So Simon, you've edged yours in red. I bet that looks stunning. Because, yeah, I mean, they're not edged. They're just standard. I'm always afraid to edge cards because I'm afraid it'll bleed into the image. But yeah, I will get brave and do that someday. But let's go through this and let's see what I get. Because these are so different. They're very like my Wizard's Tarot. Like I'm looking at, card 0, which is, oh my God. Well, let's hold this up. The first card is the Green Man. Look at that. Wow. Now, it's funny. When I look at this card, I see a celebration, but paying tribute maybe to a god or something like that. But there's a celebration going on in here. Oh, that's gorgeous. And let's show the backs. I mean, I think you guys have seen these already, but this is it just is gorgeous. And it has a very, I don't want to say witchy vibe to it, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. There's a very, I don't know how to explain it. Not minute, but it's a very witchy, very pagan vibe that I'm getting from here. It's almost like, when I'm reading these cards, I should have a cauldron bubbling in the dark with some candles. All right, let's move on to the next card. Oh, the Witch. Look at that. This is just so nice. The Witch. Oh, is this your card? The Green Witch? Yes. I can see that being Mama Squirrel card because she's almost, yeah, she's got the cauldron there. Let's hold this back up. She's creating whatever, a potion or something. You see her adding ingredients and she's in her circle. So this is almost like I'm getting a solitary I'm not a hermit vibe, but like she's going into her own circle to create and to work on her craft. Love it. Love it. Now we have our High Priestess, which actually is very similar. But I think when I get this card with the High Priestess here, she's not in her circle. She's almost like in a Stonehenge sort of thing. But maybe she's actually creating something for someone else, or kind of teaching or sharing. A little bit different. Oh, the Earth Mother. Oh my God, look at that. This definitely is maternal, motherly, bountiful, right? She's carrying, looks like a horn of plenty, and she's got like, I guess those are ducks around her, right? Mama squirrel and daddy ducks. Yeah, very maternal, caring, nurturing of that card. Oh, the Horned Guard. Oh, I love this Horned Guard card. Oh my God, I love this. One of the things that, you know, when we think Horned Guard or we look at the Horned Guard cards or images, they're typically maybe a darker take on the Horned Guard. At least when I see the images. When I see this, it's very Native American, very earthy, very kind of the opposite. Kind of in tune with the planet, in tune with animals. Oh, this is just awesome. This is what a Horned Guard, this is what the Horned Guard to me, in my mind, looks like. Someone who's, you know, the god of all living things. And you can see he's got his, you know, there could be spirit guides, familiars, whatever you want to, whatever your mind tells you is there in this. But this is kind of what I see there. And I love his, got tattoos, and he's kind of a little bit of a hottie. Oh, we're back to hottie cards. But like, yeah, he's got a bod on him. Nice thick arms. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Lord. We're going to move on to the High Priest. Very similar to the High Priestess. We've got the creation. But is he creating? Or could he be scrying? He's got that. I look at this and I see almost that scene in Harry Potter where, I forget what the thing's called, Pensieve, whatever, where Dumbledore places his dreams or his, you know, whatever the subconscious thoughts in that. I think it's called the Pensieve. But I see that here. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting card. Oh, my God. Oh, Lady and the Lord. Is this supposed to be a take on the Lovers card? Look at this card, the Lady and the Lord. Oh, again, very, I do get Lovers vibe, but again, I get in touch with nature, in touch with animals and familiars, very, again, it's almost like Native American, very earthbound. And, you know, when I see that, I see, you know, the Lady and the Lord, two soulmates holding hands in the wilderness with their familiars with them. You know, and it's funny because it's like a pair of humans and a pair of dogs. Can the dogs be, or is it dogs? Or, well, it looks like dogs. No, those are dogs. And it kind of makes you wonder about the dogs' soulmates as well. Interesting. Oh, look at this. Battle Wagon. This is the Battle Wagon card. Interesting. Very off to battle. Very, you know, maybe, you know, when I get from this card, I get someone coming to the rescue. Someone off to fight your battles. It's yeah, it's awesome. Awesome card. Yeah, let's see, let's switch to the comments. I saw someone post price. I could not let it go. Yeah, if you're talking about this deck, yeah, it was $15. I think $15.99 on Amazon. I had to get it. Okay. Oh, the Crone card. Look at that. Oh my God. She's with the king of the jungle, right? She's with the lion. Oh my. That is fantastic. And my phone is having focus problems. Yes, lovely. And oh, she's got I don't know what they call them. Is it dandelions on the top of her staff? You know those things that would grow up in the grass, and we used to pick them and blow them and they would fly all over the place. Very magical. That's what I see in this card. She's got the king of the jungle and she's making some magic. Oh, speaking of kings, wow, look at this. Oh, I'm so thrilled to see these cards in person. This is the Holly King. Look at that. Wow. He looks like Dumbledore. Very wizardly. Oh, love it. Love it. Moving on. The Wheel of the Year. This is the one I read on, which means good luck and all that good stuff. This is the Wheel of the Year. Look at that. Very, very gorgeous. So what do we see when we see that? Yeah, it definitely, you know, similar Wheel of Fortune type of card. It's definitely some good luck, good fortune coming on the wheel. Oh, let me see. Just a quick question. How far is the closest airport to you? I don't know. Is that me? Sorry, I'm not really keeping up on the comments. Remember, if you have a question for me, just either put it in caps, make it stand out, because it tends to scroll really quick. Card number 11, the Standing Stone. This is the Standing Stone. Look at that. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I know what this card is. This is a take on the Hanged Man, but it's the Oak King. Look at this. Now, I know most of it, I'm sure there's probably been like a dozen walkthroughs on this deck, but I don't know when I've seen them, but like seeing them in person, I love this. I love this card. I love how he's like upside down and it looks like he's casting like a spell on the bottom with I guess it's a wand in his hand. Just awesome. Just awesome. The Lord of Shadows. It's the Lord of Shadows. All right. All right. Oh, I know what's going on in the chat. Yes. So we're talking about getting folks out to Jen's. Yeah, Matt and I will be driving up, I think, because I think it's like just 5 hours from us. But anyways, okay. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is there any? Is it City, or is it Sid? Is it silent? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, 388. That's not bad for two people. From Florida up. Yeah. She? Oh, is it pronounced she? Oh, cool. I guess I can pronounce it. Oh, look at this card. Nature. Look at that. Ooh, this one gives me the creepy vibe. It's a creepy vibe. In a good way, though. It's she. Yep, I got it. So there's lots of silent letters in there. Oh, look at this. Oh. Now, we all know what this card is, and it's my favorite card in any deck. But look at this card. It is called the Wild Hunt. Right? It's the Tower card. But I love how it's called a Wild Hunt. Is it like a, does it beckon to like witch hunts? Something like that? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, love it. We have the star. The imagery in these cards are so vibrant, so well done. So well done. Oh, we got the moon card. Look at the moon. The moon is smiling. I love it. And look how the moon looks like it's radiating onto the ground. Or is that a pond? That's a pond. Oh, and there's a fish jumping out. Okay. Maybe I should look closer. I love it. Love it. Okay. Time check. All right, we got time. We got time. We have the Sun card. Just awesome. Just a beautiful card. Oh, the Harvest. I like that. I like the concept of this card. The Harvest is, you know, harvesting, gathering, preparing for the winter, you know, or for fall, even though it looks more spring, summery in this card. But that's our Harvest card. The World Tree. Ooh, boy. Interesting. Interesting card here. The World Tree, we've got a, you know, a tree with a bird, but if you look down here, there's like a snake wrapping around the tree. Interesting. Does that represent maybe good or bad? Maybe it's a balance card, right? You get like a white bird and the dark serpent down the bottom. Oh, bye, Jen. Thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate when you stop by. All right, and then we're going to get into the minor cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, and I'm gonna kind of pick the pace up a little bit just to kind of get through. Yeah, because I want to make sure I'm wrapped up in an hour. We've got our Two of Pentacles. Isn't that the balance required card? He looks like he's balancing two pentacles. We've got our Three of Pentacles. Bye, Jen. I said bye already, but I want to make sure she hears my bye. Right, Three of Pents. Oh, we've got our Four of Pentacles, right? Look at that. I like that, you know, the figure at the door, right? What would I get from that? Maybe a visitor coming? To expect a visitor? Depends on where in the spread it falls. Oh, we've got our Five of Pentacles. Look at that image. Kind of out in the cold type of vibe on this card. Or maybe, you know, she's cold, but right behind her, out of her view, there's warmth. Oh, late in London, huh? Well, thanks for stopping in. Is that pronounced Bosaid? Bosaid? Well, thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a good night. Get some rest. We have our 6 of Pentacles. My cat's snoring. 7 of Pentacles. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles, very similar to the 8 of Pentacles in the Wizard's Tarot. It's like a creation. He's working on creating that pentacle. A very similar card in the Wizard's Tarot. I love it. We have the 9 of Pentacles. All right. Here's our 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I love this Page of Pentacles. So Page, you know, usually talking about a youth affecting. But look at this. He's really young, but he's doing magic. I love it. I love it. Like a young wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. And a thumping good one once you train up a bit. Love it. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight on a horse in shining armor. Though it's not a knight, it's almost like it's actually a girl. Did I read that right? Yes. She is the Knight in shining armor. Yeah, Simon, I heard that you have a job. You found a position. Congratulations. So happy for you. Both you and Hexen. Awesome. What do we got here? The Queen of Pentacles. I love the nature look. Yes! Gryffindor. Me too. I'm a Gryffindor. Actually, hold on a second. I gotta share something. So I mentioned I went to the grade school of wizardry online. It's where I started learning. And this is, I'm gonna show you, this is really cool. When you join up, you actually get their equivalent of a Hogwarts letter. I was in a house, I think it was called the House of Dancing Flames or something like that. That's where I was sorted into. It doesn't say on here. I thought it did. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I saved this because... Look at this proof. I went to a wizard school even though it was online. Isn't that something? The King... Oh, sorry. I hit the table and it's wobbling. The King of Pentacles. Oh my God, he looks so kingly. Look at that. He's got the... Look at the face. Oh, but almost jolly. Right? He's a king-looking person, but very happy. Very approachable. I love that king. It's the kind of king I want. All right. Oh, wow. They used Athmes for the... This is awesome. The Ace of Athmes. I love that terminology because that's what I use. The Ace of Athmes. I have my Athmes. Where's my Athmes? This is my Athmes. I use for my ceremonies. It's what I carve into my candles with. Oh, I'm going to get it back in the sheath. And we'll put that back in my altar drawer. All right. 2 of Athmes. Oh, you have the robe. I have one here too. Matt bought us a couple of robes. I have we have Gryffindor robes, I believe, and we have a couple of Slytherin robes. Just because we had to. 3 of Athmes. I'm not sure where they are. Matt, do you know where they are? Are you still in here? Conjurer's table. Yes. Dave, yes, me too. You two for what? You Gryffindor? Are we all Gryffindors in here? Somewhere in time, are you a Gryffindor? We got 4 of Athmays. Ah, Ravenclaw. Well, that's a good one, too. We love Ravenclaw. Yeah, I like this card. He's kind of like... Oh, Simon, Simon, Simon. We need to get you to watch Harry Potter. It's one of the 4 houses in Harry Potter. So, you know, the premise... Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you were talking about. Yes, that's common to carve the your intent into your candles. Yes, but back to Simon. We are Gryffindor. It's one of the 4 houses in the wizard school Hogwarts. So when the students, kind of the premise of the movie, they go, the wizards are, the witches and wizards are divided into houses, and Gryffindor's the good one, Slytherin's the bad one, and you can see where that goes. 5 of Athmays. Yeah, right. He lives in the country that, you know, to quote a line, can we get all of this in London? If you know where to go. All right, we have the 6 of Athmays. Moving on through, like that one. Oh, look at the 7 of Athmays. Now, I don't have my book open that I use to reference my numbers, but look at this. He's like providing. He's returning from a hunt. Was that fishing? I don't know what those are. There's something he's carrying home. Can you tell what those are? Look like little, like fowl or whatever. Not fowl, fowl of birds, but anyways. But look at that. Gorgeous. We have the 8 of Athmays. Oh, how do you know what you are? I think people just relate to one. I say I'm Gryffindor because that's what Harry was in, and yeah. Now, as far as Dancing Flames, which was the house I was in at when on my online school. I don't know. They just kind of randomly sort you and put you in there, and they say, "Yep, welcome. This is what you're going to." I don't know how they sorted out, but I was in the Order of the Dancing Flames. This is the 9 of Athmay. Interesting card. Love the artwork. It's absolutely stunning. She looks kind of sad. You know, that could be, you know, some sadness coming. 10 of Athmay. You always get Slytherin. No, Simon, I don't see the aim is to be Harry. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of the main houses. So technically, I mean, I relate to Gryffindor because, I don't know. It's really hard to answer. It's just, is there a Sorting Hat quiz? Is there something online where you can, you know, ask you questions? I gotta look that up. I bet there is something. If someone knows of anything like that, please post it in here. That would be interesting. I would like to take the Sorting Hat quiz. Watch, it'll put me in Slytherin. Oh, on Pottermore. Okay. All right. I've never even... I'm going to have to look at that. So this is our Page of Athame. Interesting. Interesting card. I say that a lot. Interesting. The Knight of Athame. Oh, this is interesting. It's almost just like the Knight of Pentacles, but this is a guy on a horse. He's got a tiny little knife. You know, I would imagine, I would think a knife would have, I thought a knight would have a sword, not a little knife, but, oh, it's an Athame. It has to be the Athame. That's right. It can't be a sword. We have the Queen of Athame. That. It's a very homey vibe to this card. What is she doing? She's almost looks like she's pruning flowers. Maybe she clipped one. Look at that. Right? Interesting. The King of Athame. Sorry. Put that up there. That's our King of Athame. All right, now we're moving on to Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. All right. We have our Two of Wands. All right. Oh, see you later, Pepper. Bye. Going to eat. I ate already, but had a quick salad. Enjoy. If you know how to throw it. Ooh, the Owlet Moon. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I show that. That's the Pottermore link there. What do we got? The Three of Wands. Oh, this guy's contemplating a trip, I'm thinking. A long distance trip, right? On a ship. Or expecting something. Interesting. Four of Wands. So I can see where these can be interpreted. I can't wait to actually connect with these and do some reading and try them out, because the imagery I can see, this is a very bountiful card, right? It could, you know, it could signify plenty, though four is typically, was that balance achieved? Interesting. And I have to go through this book and actually really see what the meanings are. We have the Five of Wands. This imagery is very similar to my Wizard's Tarot. I really love it. Yeah, the imagery, this is why I got this deck. I looked at it, I saw some walkthroughs, and just the imagery is so, it speaks to me. It really does. We've got Six of Wands. A little too close. I don't know what that is flying in the air, but interesting. It's like blood or something. I don't know what that is. Could be leaves. Interesting. Very interesting. Oops. We've got our Seven of Wands. All right. We've got our Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think it could be rose petals. It could have been, definitely. I don't know how they'd be way up in the sky like that, but hey, you know what? They could be rose petals. Absolutely. Here are Eight of Wands. Almost like a picnic. Nine of Wands. Oh, Johnny, I have one around here too somewhere. I have that, and oh, are they in my trunk? Oh man. I also have this wand, I don't think this was like a custom made wand, but made by the same people that made the Harry Potter wand I have, and I don't know where that is. I think it's across the room. I keep it in the box on my TV shelf. I'll have to oh, I'll just put this on my altar for now. I can't get it back in there. I'll have to bring it out and show it one day, because it's kind of cool. Is our 10 of Wands. I want to get Dumbledore's robes. Really would love that. I haven't seen it anywhere. I've seen some wizard robes, and they're really expensive. I have some plans to make a robe. I just haven't, because I can sew a little bit. I just haven't really set out and tried to do it. Here's our Page of Wands. Again, a young boy. And he's kind of doing magic, right? Love it. And our Knight of Wands. Oh, look at it's another. This one's a female knight now. I love that. I love how. Oh, do they have the robes? Yeah, the Elder Wand is gorgeous. Definitely wouldn't mind getting it. I gotta look on Amazon for the robes. My only thing with Amazon is, I don't want like a Halloween costume. I want a good quality robe, because I'd love to use it in ceremony. Here's our Queen. Here's our Queen of Wands. Love it. I love these queen cards because it's not the typical queen where, you're sitting on a throne with a crown. Nah, this could be like that old neighbor down the street just sitting outside working in her garden. I love this. I love that. I love this take on it. Same thing with the King. Look at the King of Wands. Very, very kingly looking in the face and the hair and stuff like that and the beard, but not what you would think a king would look like. Oh, Simon, so you did the test? Where were you placed? Do you remember? Hufflepuff. All right. Simon, I could see you in a I could see you in Hufflepuff. That's another good house. Yeah, this is the Ace of Chalices. Right? Congratulations, you have been sorted into the House of Hufflepuff. You are very dedicated to things you truly care about. You are fair, kind. I love it. All right, Hexen. Thanks again for the gifts. And take care. See you later. I'm sorry. This is that's the Two of Chalices. Three of Chalices. I think this is the last suit, guys. I don't know if this is boring. I mean, I'm excited because I haven't seen these cards in person. That's our Four of Chalices. No. It is. Oh, the fourth one. I was like, where's the fourth one? She's holding it. The lady in the door is holding the chalice. Ah, love it. Five of Chalices. Love it. Ah, look at this. This is so cute. Look at our Six of Chalices. Look at two little kids. They're just walking through the field. Love it. I love the backs. They have a very, I love pentacles on a card, Simon. I like how it's like incorporating like a rose, like a vine with roses into the pentacle. It's like a connection of like the whole earthy vibe and the metaphysic vibe. I really love the backs. I would actually like to, and I might try to scan this back and make it into a photo or a picture and frame it, put it on my wall because I love that back. I love the backs on them. 7 of chalices. Hello, Becca. How are you? Honey, let me see. Honey Almoon. It was nice to see some cards I haven't seen before. I love this deck even more. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. I was afraid doing this because I know a lot of the folks out there. Some of them have this deck, and I've seen some walkthroughs, and I was hoping that I wouldn't bore everyone to tears. Here's the 8 of chalices. Oh, Becca, I'm sorry. I know what it's like. I'll tell you. I know what it's like to have a rough day. I'll tell you, this past week's been a humdinger, let me tell you. But as I can attest, it gets better. Just meditate, take those breaths, and there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. And if tomorrow's not a better day, the day after will be a better day. Let's go to the 9 of chalices. I wish I knew that word when deciding to on my channel name. What word? Hufflepuff? Hufflepuff's Cave. Oh, yes. The Harry Potter in Universal. I've been there twice. I love it. I love it. I had Butterbeer. And I love how when you go to the restroom, you hear Moaning Myrtle. All right, we have 10 of chalices. Ooh, this is a very loving card. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, how cute. Love it. We have our Page of chalices. Let me see. I'm very shocked. Very shocked. Let me see. Okay. Knight of chalices. Oh. Let's see. Hold on, I just want to get it quick because there's some hugs going around. And maybe, oh yeah, definitely take a moment to send some love and support and healing energy to Becca. I'll tell you what, without this community, I don't know what I call it the retrograde because it was just a tough one for me. And I'll tell you, I still feel all your energy. So yeah, definitely. Becca, after I finish up here, I'm gonna light a candle for you. And I'm gonna send some healing Reiki your way, if that is okay. I'll do that, once I wrap up here. This is the Queen of Chalices. Okay, I'll definitely do a spell for you. Send you some healing Reiki, some healing energy. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the King of Chalices. Oh, I love it. It reminds me of like Thanksgiving. Love it. Awesome, awesome deck. So this is definitely, I want to say this is a Jen made me do it, because I first saw this deck on her channel, and the imagery just so spoke to me. Love it, love it, love it. I got 10 minutes. So let's, okay, so the first thing we're going to do before I wrap, I wanted to wrap up around 7. So let's take a minute. I am going to pick a violet. I'm going to pick this candle. So bear with me. I'm going to get my Athame out and a little bit of oil. That was my bottle of oil. Oh, here it is. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on here. I'm going to rub it on the bottom. And I'm going to try to do this on camera. So I'm not going to be able to end up. All right, so I'm going to put B, K, healing, love, blessing, happiness. Okay. So, with this candle, Becca, I inscribed it with blessing, happiness, love, and success. What's the other? Oh, and happiness. And I'm going to light this candle. And let's do a quick incantation. Oh, hold on. I got to find my lighter. Sorry, guys. I don't want to bore you to death. But I want to do this for Becca. I was going to wait till after, but I'm going to do it on camera. Okay. Bring my candle holder over here. Da, 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 da. Okay. I'll try to hold this up. With this candle I light, bring Becca. With this lighter that don't work. With this candle I light, bring Becca. With this candle I do light, bring Becca happiness tonight. With this candle I do light, bring Becca peace tonight. With this candle I do light, bring Becca healing energy tonight. With this candle I do light, bring Becca success tonight. With this candle I do light, bring Becca, oh my God, lost my train of thought. Bring Becca healing tonight. With this candle I do light, bring Becca happiness tonight. With this candle I do light, healing energy goes out to Becca. This I wish to be, so mote it be, times 3, times 3, times 3. I'm going to let this burn out on my altar. So that way, Becca, hopefully you can feel that energy coming your way, because we love you. You know, we're a whole big happy family. This is the way I look at it. So when one of us is hurting, we're all hurting. So again, just be, you know, just kind of relax. And meditation is key. When you have those hard days, put on some nice soft music and just meditate, and just kind of, and just imagine that negative energy coming out as you exhale. And just remember, a good friend of mine at work, because I'm going to share this story. I have this friend at work, and we were having this conversation, And I've always called myself a half glass empty guy, because I seem to have always looked at things in the negative, always been kind of a woe is me type of person, where other people are glass half full. So this friend of mine at work said, why look at it either? It's your glass. Fill your glass. And that is something that I'm going to kind of incorporate. When I'm having a glass half empty moment, I'm going to take some time and I'm going to meditate and I'm going to think of what it is that's making that glass half empty and what I can do to fill that glass up all the way. I know, Becca, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely, yeah, I am definitely in that glass half empty. So that's where meditate, relax, and just kind of meditate on what will fill that glass. Yeah, it's late out there. Well, Simon, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming by. And have yourself a great night. And yeah, we'll catch up. So Becca, this candle's for you. And as always, if there's anything I can do to help, whether it's, maybe do a reading for you or something like that, please don't hesitate to ask. I have found that this is such a supportive and loving community, and I want to do whatever I can to help out. Top it off, absolutely. So, anyways, this is it. That was my my live for today. Wanted to show some stuff off. There's some stuff coming up. I want to, Maddie and I usually do my Wednesday night lives. I want to try to do some readings, but I think Matt and I want to redo our 100 questions. But we want to do it live instead of recorded. And I got that idea from, I believe, Supportive Tarot? I think so. With her partner, Becky. Oh, no, Peggy. Oh, my God, my brain, sorry, it's just so much swirling around. They had such a great dynamic. And I love that people like Matt and I are dynamic. And that's why I want to try to do that. So, yeah. So, that's probably what we're going to do tomorrow. And who knows? I don't know if any other lives are planned tomorrow. But, oh, yeah. I'm terrible with names. Absolutely terrible. There are people that have been coming in here for the longest time, and I still call them by their screen names. Matt actually has a cheat sheet on his phone. I've got to do that. I'm going to copy his cheat sheet because he literally pulls it out, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm back. Oh, supportive type, boom, boom. I have to start doing that. I've just been so crazy busy lately. I haven't had the time to really do. It's been a struggle just to get some lives out there so you guys can keep seeing some content. But yeah, anyways, look for that. Matt and I will be doing that. And there's another one Matt was telling me about that Simon posted, another challenge. I don't know the details, but that's going to be coming up. And definitely got to start doing some more readings. I love doing my readings. And just look for those. Who knows, maybe tomorrow, if we just kind of run through, I don't want to rush through the 100 questions, but maybe there'll be some time to do some readings as well. Awesome. Somewhere in town. Oh, definitely light a candle for Becca. Thank you. Yes, if we could all just take a few moments, light a candle on our altars and send, some healing energy to Becca. Because, like I said, when one of us is hurting, we're all hurting. So, yeah, so that's it. That's our thing tonight. Let's quickly go through some of these. Yeah. Oh, really? A cheat sheet. Yeah, in the classroom. Yeah, I'm just so bad with names. It's awful. Oh, definitely, Becca. Light a candle for yourself. Absolutely. And the energy will come from our candles to yours. Super, super great. Super great. I love this community. So that's it, guys. It's 7. I want to wrap up. Got a few things to do before we join. Before I join Jen's Tuesday. Is it Tarot Tuesday? Tuesday Tarot? I don't know, something like that. Hop in there. But thank you for joining me tonight. Please, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Click the bell so that way you get the notices. And you know, definitely like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for lighting these candles for Becca. Thank you, Family Wizard. Thank you, Kay. Do a painting to help. Oh, that's cool, Johnny. That's cool. Oh, you're welcome. I enjoy doing this stuff. I really do. I enjoy this community. I've done other YouTube channels that have not really been too successful. So believe me, just the openness and the embrace that I've gotten from this community, both Matt and I, just touches my heart. Let's see. Say their name in the funny voice. It will help you remember. That's. I might try that. Definitely, guys. Anyways, like and subscribe. I love you all. Blessed be to all, and have yourselves a great night and a happy Yule season to everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.